Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a tutorial on this eye look right here. I'm also doing an update on the new Benefit Brow Contour Pro pen right here. I'm doing that at the very end of the video, so stay tuned. Okay, so I've already primed my eye with the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus eyeshadow primer as always. Also, yes, I know that I only have one eyebrow done. I don't want any of the eyeshadow getting up into my brow product, so that's why I haven't done this one yet. Alright, so I'm going to grab my Cala 415 brush and then I'm going to dip into Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek, which is that one right there. And I'm just going to kind of put that over the whole like transition area right here. And I am going to focus like all of these shadows into this kind of like cat eye, like winged out effect right here. So I'm just going to, like, even though this transition shade doesn't really show up very much on my skin, I'm still going to kind of keep it in this kind of like V shape out here. I'm also going to run this underneath of my eye, again just keeping to this kind of V shape right here. Alright, so then I'm going to grab Creme Brûlée from Makeup Geek, which is the guy right next to it. It's just like slightly darker than Beaches and Cream. And I'm just going to kind of put this in the same little area right here. I'm just going to kind of build that color up. And because I have like foundation and the rest of my face done, I am going to make sure that with each color that I'm using, I'm only going to pick up a little bit and I'm tapping off the extra so that it doesn't fall down on my face. Doing the same thing with this one by like keeping to this V shape and also running it under my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to switch brushes over to my Morphe M330 and I'm going to grab some of Brown Script from MAC. I used to use this like all the time. Like this was I think the first eyeshadow that I fully went through, like a full pan of it. It's just like an amazing like orangey brown. But I'm going to work this one into the crease of my eye, again just keeping to that winged out shape here. And I'm gonna build up the pigment with this. I'm not gonna go in with a bunch because again, I don't want it to fall down on my face. And I'm also I'm keeping my eyes like mostly open while doing this just so that I can kind of like see where I'm laying the product. I'm just lightly brushing it on. I'm not like stabbing myself with the brush. And I'm also going to somewhat like angle my brush kind of like at this angle so that as it's laying more pigment down, the short little edges right here of the brush are helping to kind of blend it upward. And then once I have it like down with my eye pretty much open, I am going to look down at myself like this and make sure like right there, I'm sure you guys can probably see that there's like a line where there is no color. I'm gonna just go in and kind of fix that. Alright, and then again just switching brushes over to my Morphe M506, just like a mini version of that crease brush that I just used. And I'm gonna grab more of Brown Script and then I'm going to build this up underneath of my eye. This brush is really helpful when you're wanting to do this like outer V shape right here. And I do want this look to kind of look pretty grungy underneath of the eye. I'm not like bringing it halfway down my face or anything, unless that's like your thing, like totally go for it. But I'm just kind of stopping this color probably like a little bit below where my lower lashes, like the tips of them are. And I'm just making sure once that color is down to really kind of run my brush along the bottom to really make sure that that is blended nice. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Japonesque 230 little like lid shadow brush and I'm going to pick up some of the shade Chocolate from TIGI. It's just a really deep dark brown color and this one can cause a lot of fallout, so you really want to work to try to build this color up instead of just like cramming your brush in there and going in with all of the color. So really just pat into it and tap off most everything and then just really work to build that color up. And I am going to focus this one kind of just on this like outer portion of my lid right here. So I'm just going to kind of press it into my lid. And I'm also going to kind of like start to bring it up a little bit into the crease. I'm kind of keeping it below where that brown script color is, but I am going to kind of press it into the crease right here. Okay, so after I've kind of gotten that pigment to where I want it to be in that little area, I am going to grab my Morphe M506 brush again, and I'm going to pick up more of that chocolate, and I'm going to lightly, don't go heavy-handed with this color because I'm telling you, like, it will fall down on your face. It's an amazing eyeshadow and I love it so much, but it does give a lot of fallout if you're not careful. But I am going to take just a little bit of it on this brush and kind of just, again, work to create this little winged out shape right here. And then I am going to start to swoop this down onto the lower lash line here. Don't you love my technical terms of putting makeup on? I'm just gonna swoop this down here. Okay, and I am going to run this along my entire lower lash line. And I am gonna keep this color pretty close to the lashes. It's okay if you cover most of the brown script on the bottom because I am gonna go back in and touch that up. Also, if you're wondering where to buy TIGI eyeshadows, I had gotten this at Cosmoprof a long time ago, which is, if you don't know what a Cosmoprof is, it's the sister company to Sally's Beauty Supply, only you have to have like some type of cosmetology license to actually buy things from them. But I have actually seen this brand at CVS lately. It is on the pricier side, but you can get it at CVS, so. Okay, so when that is to the point of where you want it to be, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the same little small 506 brush, and I'm gonna grab more of brown script, and I'm just gonna run it right along where we put it before, just because I want to bring that back, the orangey brown back. And I am going to lightly, with the same small little brush here, just gently run it along the top here. Alright, so then after that, I'm just continuing on the whole like little trick that I always do of working forward and then working backwards. I'm going to grab my Cala 415 again, and I'm going to grab more of Creme Brûlée, and again just use that to really help smoke this color out. Alright, and then I'm going to grab more Beaches and Cream, that one, and then I'm going to use that to, like, final step blend everything out. Okay, I am going to add a little bit more brown script back to the crease just because I feel like the oranginess can kind of dwindle after blending out so much. But I'm going to take, like, barely any on my M330 brush and just go back in and kind of touch that up a little bit. Okay, so now I am going to do something that I actually saw Jaclyn Hill do in one of her recent tutorials. I am going to, on my Cala 415, I'm going to grab some of Lyric from the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, which is just the kind of banana-y shade in the middle here. I'm just going to grab a little bit, and I'm going to use that to kind of blend out this inner portion of the crease right here. I don't know what it did, but for some reason, when she did that, it looked amazing. It really just helped to make everything look really faded. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Morphe B10 brush, which is just like this little thin guy right here, and I'm going to spritz it with my Pearlessence Coconut Rose Hydrating Face Mist. You can use whatever face mist that you have. You can use the All Nighter, the Infallible, L'Oreal, MAC Fix Plus, anything, but I'm just going to use this for now. I'm going to spritz that a couple times with that, and I'm going to dip into the shade Dirty Sweet in the Urban Decay Naked Smokey palette, which is this gold one right here. And then I'm just going to pack that onto my lid in this empty area right here. And I'm just pressing it. I'm not dragging or anything. I'm literally just like pushing it onto my skin. Okay, and because it is wet, and I don't want to like open my eye and risk creasing this. I'm going to be super extra, and I'm going to take my little fan thingy that I have here, and I'm just going to dry it before I open my eye here. Okay, so then now I'm going to take my Morphe E24 brush right here, and I'm going to spritz this one also with that Coconut Rose face mist. And then I'm going to pick up the shade High from the Smokey palette right here. It's just that light shimmery color. And I'm going to pack that one onto the inner corner of my eye. I'm kind of applying it in like circular motions so that as it's laying down, it's kind of blending out also. All right, and then some last little touches. I'm going to take my M506 brush in that chocolate shade again and pick up just a little bit, and I am going to kind of run it right along the little transition between the gold and the chocolate colors, just so that there's no like weird line going down my lid. I want it to blend really nicely. Just gonna kind of wiggle it along that line there. And then one last time, just grabbing a little bit of brown script on my M330 brush, just a smidge. I'm just going to go back over this tiny little crease area right here, just to, again, make sure that that gold shade is blended with everything here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw on my Maybelline Mega Plush Mascara, my other Salon Perfect 614 lash, and I'm also going to do my eyebrow. And on the brow bone, I'm going to take some more of that High shade from the Urban Decay Smokey palette, just that light one right there. And I am going to just kind of run that on my brow bone right here. I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is the completed look right here. Also, if you were curious as to what lipstick I was wearing, it is Blankety from MAC. It's like my absolute favorite nude lipstick right here. Also, I just wanted to do like a little update on the new Benefit Brow Contour Pro little pen right here. I absolutely love this. Like, I will definitely be repurchasing this when it is out. Between like the convenience factor of having like all that you need pretty much in just this one little pen right here, and the fact that the product glides on beautifully. Like, it literally goes on like a crayon. It is perfect. I've barely even had to do any cleanup with my brows since getting this because it just goes on so easily. I love it so much. Alright guys, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All the products that I use, the brushes, all of that type of stuff with my social and all of that will always be listed down below in the description box. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!